Venite University, Iloro Ekiti, Ekiti State, send you our warmest wishes. The gift of love, the gift of peace, the gift of happiness, may all this be yours this Christmas. Venite University, Iloro, is your ideal 21st century citadel of learning for the real future leaders. From all of us, we say, may your Christmas sparkle with joy and the coming year overflow with success. Merry Christmas from Venite University.
For he has done so very much for me.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's so good to have you join us. It's so good to welcome you to this special program on 91.5 Ekiti FM. This program is titled Venite Half Hour on the Super Dial 91.5 FM. This program, we're talking about everything that have to do with Venite University. You're welcome to the show. My name is Olakunle Abolamide. This program will be coming your way like this every Thursday evening from 8:30 to 9 o'clock. Yes, once again, my name is Olakunle Abolamide, and the one interesting thing about the program, or about the show, is that I'm not alone on the program. I have the spokesman of the Venite University in the studio with me. I'd like to welcome Mr. Olushola Oyewole to the program.
Good evening, and thank you very much for having me.
I'm very glad to hear that voice again on this radio 91.5 FM. How do you feel coming back on this radio, sir?
Well, it's good to be back. I actually missed the whole razzmatazz of radio broadcasting and television broadcasting as well.
You know, from the news broadcast to Daybreak Nigeria on television, you really missed them, I know, and we missed you too. So it's good to have you back on the show, sir. Talking about Venite University, let's take one more advert from Venite, then we kick the program proper.
Venite University, Iloro Ekiti invites admission seekers to take advantage of its ongoing admission into its College of Social and Management Sciences and College of Science and Information Technology. Venite University, located at Kilometer 2, Ayetoro Road, Iloro Ekiti, is committed to providing quality education that is transformative, advanced technology, and expert leadership that helps students to discover and develop critical thinking skills in a supportive and nurturing environment. The following courses are available in our College of Social and Management Sciences: Economics, Criminology and Security Studies, Accounting, Taxation, Entrepreneurship Studies, and Public Administration. Courses in the College of Science and Information Technology are Biochemistry, Microbiology, Forensic Science, Computer Science, Cybersecurity and Software Engineering, and Information Technology. Venite University, Iloro Ekiti, is fully residential with our hostels well equipped with the state-of-the-art facilities. Venite University also boasts of many more facilities to achieve the vision and mission of the school. For more information and inquiry, visit www.veniteuniversity.edu.ng or info@veniteuniversity.edu.ng. Management announcer.
All right, you welcome back once again. You're still on to Venite Half Hour, Venite University Half Hour on 91.5 FM. Like I told you, this program is packaged and sponsored by Venite University, and I have my guest in the studio with me, the spokesperson for Venite University. You can be part of this program on YouTube. Just type Ekiti Broadcasting Service of Ekiti State on YouTube. You will have opportunity of watching the program live on YouTube. You will also have the opportunity of listening to the program live on Radio Garden. Broadcasting Service of Ekiti State on Radio Garden on 91.5 FM. You have the opportunity of watching us live and listening to us from anywhere that you are across the world. It's all about Venite University. And so, without wasting any time at all, sir, Venite University, it's new. It's it's a brand new, and everybody is talking about it. We'd like to know what Venite University stands for. What's all about.
Well, in a nutshell, Venite University stands for cutting edge education.
Okay.
That's new advanced education.
Okay.
And its dissemination. For any growing society, knowledge is power.
Oh yeah.
And if you look at the case of Nigeria over the years, you will agree with me that the standard and level of education has actually, gone down. It's gone down south. So, aside from the standard and quality of education in most of our tertiary institutions, You also have the issue of broken calendars.
Yeah.
And that actually gave leeway for private universities to spring up, because at the end of the day, that basically cost savings. When you're spending 5 years for a 3-year course or 6 years for a 4-year course and all that. So Venite University is actually positioned and poised to, it goes beyond education in the classroom.
Okay.
There's the issue of character development, and all that. So Venite University is coming with a total package. It's not only for learning, if I borrow from the logo of the Great Ife, for learning and culture. You must be morally upright. You must understand how to relate in society and your position and all that. So Venite is coming with not emphasis on the classroom teaching per se, but producing rounded students and graduates at the end of the day. That's what it stands for, basically.
Wow. Venite University must be a great university that stand for all these things that you've
Well,
mentioned.
calling it great is an understatement.
Oh, whoa. That's really nice. Okay,
yes.
now, Venite University is right here in Ekiti State. We all
Yes,
know that.
yes.
But I want you to please tell us where exactly Venite University is.
And that is another advantage of this new university, where it's located. It's located in the northern part of Ekiti State. If you know Ekiti very well, it's in Ilora Ekiti. That's if you go from Ado to Ifaki to Ido to Ushi, and then you head to Ilora through Ayetoro.
Yeah.
So the location is unique and really very super, because you'll agree with me that most schools nowadays are actually more or less in cosmopolitan areas.
Oh, yeah.
And that has a lot of attendant problems. The cost of living, accommodation, transportation, feeding, and then the noise pollution and what have you. But with the location of Venite University, it's actually taking care of all that. When you talk about solving a problem in a fell swoop method, the location is very serene.
Okay.
It's not in town. It's actually removed from town. It's between Ayetoro and Iloro. It's actually situated at kilometer 2, Ayetoro, Iloro Road. So it's a very peaceful environment, which is conducive for learning. No distractions, no noise pollution, no air pollution, and all that. And then no distractions, basically, because right there on campus you have everything it takes, for you to have a conducive learning environment.
Everything
Everything
it takes.
Everything. Yes. Let me just give you an insight. Talking about accommodation.
All right.
You have accommodation, which is very comfortable. You have electricity supply. Power is a very important thing.
Very,
and
very
all that.
important.
You have 24-hour internet services. You have top-notch security. There's the perimeter fencing and all that, and you have very, very competent and capable security personnel who communicate, from time to time with themselves and are on top of the situation. So this is not a university that was created just off the cuff. It was well thought out.
Okay.
A lot of thinking went into putting up this establishment.
Okay.
And you can see the moment you just get there, you begin to see that it was very, very well planned. It's a work in progress. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, and Rome was not built in a day.
Oh, yeah.
But looking at how Venite University is taking off, you will agree with me that, very, very soon it will be the university to beat.
Wow.
In Ekiti State and beyond.
I'm very glad to hear about this great and new university in Ekiti State, situated along Ayetoro Road, Ilora Ekiti, like you said, kilometer 2, Ayetoro Road, Ilora Ekiti. Now, talking about the other time you mentioned electricity supply, constant electricity supply, then security. But I want to
Potable water.
potable water. Okay.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes, I want to look more into the security.
Yes.
You said is top notch.
Yes, it is.
Can we actually?
Let me explain to you why it is top notch.
All right.
When you live in a congested environment, you hardly know everybody around you. But the way that university is situated and established, if you don't have any business there, you're not going anywhere around there.
Okay.
And that's to start with. And when you are there, the process is very simple, but very effective. You must be invited by somebody.
Okay.
You must be going there to see someone who is expecting you. And if the person is not there to receive you, you will have to put a call through to whosoever you're there at his or her instance before they let you through the main gate. And when you go through the main gate, like I said, it's right there in the middle of nowhere, but somewhere all by itself. So if you're there, you're actually there for the sake of having business in that university.
Okay.
So if, for instance, you come and pay a visit to that place and you sign in, throughout the duration that the time you spend there, you'll be escorted, by security personnel to take you around and stuff. Yes, and they keep communicating with the different points where they are. So it gives you a sense of comfort and relief immediately. You understand? So, and then in terms of when you talk about security, a lot of things happen when you have to cover long distances. But the way this school is planned, it's purpose built, and all areas, all facilities are like equidistant. You can reach the hostel in a jiffy.
Okay.
The distance from the hostel to that main block is walkable. So you see a situation where you have very minimum vehicular traffic on campus, which is also an advantage. No distraction, no noise, and then the accidents are minimized. Okay. But what I'm saying is that it's reminiscent of how should I say, a mini community. You understand? A mini community. Okay, right now, as I talk to you, as we speak, we have the admin block almost completed. You have the hostels being rushed. Some are completed as we speak.
Okay.
You have one of the best ICT centers.
In fact, I was going to talk about that.
Because it's fantastic. The ICT center, as a matter of fact, the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board has been there, and it was ratified right away for what do you call them now? The CBT tests of this junior people and all that, because it's fully equipped and it can contain a minimum of 350 people at any point in time, sitting in comfort with access to individual units. So you can imagine the volume of ICT equipment in that place. So that is there. And then we also have the library, which also doubles as an e-library. The world is now a global village, and you can just have access to information with just the tap of your keyboard. That is there as well. And then, let's make recourse to the Maslow's theory of needs, where the basic thing is food, shelter, and clothing. Of course, nobody will go there naked, but shelter is there abundantly. And then your food provisions, your food needs can be met with the canteen, which will serve the students and staff alike. So it's actually fully ready to take off.
Okay.
Yes.
Fully ready to take off. That's talking about Venite University in Ilora Ekiti. Now, sir, I would like you to talk about the courses that will be running at this university. The courses that have been accredited and accredited, and other things that have been approved about the university.
Yes, well, in that university, they run what you call a collegiate system, where you have colleges. Right now, we have 3 colleges.
Okay.
One just got accreditation, I think, on the 3rd of December, this December.
Wow.
Talking about the College of Allied Sciences. But we do have the College of Social and Management Sciences.
Okay.
We also have the College of Science and Information Technology, as well as the College of, like I said, Allied Health. So for the College of Social and Management Sciences, you have courses like BSc Economics, BSc Criminology, and Security Studies. You were talking about security. You can imagine when you're offering a course in Security Studies, he who must come to equity must come with clean hands.
Oh, yes.
So you can imagine the level of security available there.
In place.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. You also have BSc Accounting, BSc Taxation. Let me let you in on something. The founder is a very well-known person. He's a very urbane, down-to-earth person. Okay. He's also an expert in taxation. Okay. So don't be surprised if from time to time you see him actually picking up, taking up class. Yes, exactly. So it's like a hands-on approach. A lot of people who have achieved tremendous success in their chosen fields of endeavor over the years actually coming to contribute the knowledge base and experience. For instance, our VC is a very prominent person. When I, for instance, did my master's degree in EXO here, he was the dean of the postgraduate school, the School of Postgraduate Studies, talking about Professor Reverend Father Olaogun. He's a priest, but he's also a lecturer, a very resourceful one. So a lot of people will be coming from various universities who very well known personalities in the education sector in Nigeria. And all they'll be coming there to do is to impart knowledge on these young people. You know, at that age, minds are very impressionable. And what you learn around that time actually goes with you through life. So the whole picture is to actually give them proper training, not only in the classroom, but beyond. So when they're out, you know, in the society, in the larger society, they can hold their own anywhere in the world. That's the whole focus, yes. And for the College of Science and Information Technology, you have courses like BSc Biochemistry, BSc Microbiology, BSc Forensic Science, that has to do with, how should I say, investigation and all that, you know, and then BSc Computer Science, which is something much sought after nowadays. Yes, the ICT world is actually exploding. BSc Cybersecurity. The issue of security comes
coming up again.
Yes. So that just underlines the fact that when you talk about security, there is a high level of expertise in that place. Yes. There's also BSc Software Engineering and, of course, BSc Information Technology. I did tell you about the recently accredited college, which is the third college, and that is the College of Allied Sciences. There you have courses like BNSC, that's in Nursing Science, BSc Public Health, BMLS, Medical Laboratory Science, and Doctor of Physiotherapy, DPT, all in the College of Allied Sciences. Well, you see, the institution runs these courses because you would agree with me as well that nowadays some courses are moribund and redundant. You know, what's the point of going to school, spending some time in school, and not being able to apply what you went through school for because the society has gone beyond that, or because the society cannot accommodate it at this particular point in time. So it has to do with a realistic approach to providing education, something that you can apply the moment you're out of that place. And also, there's something else I wouldn't want you to forget. In that school, people are not being trained for white-collar jobs like in the past. People are being trained to be self-sufficient. If you go through that school, for instance, you will have to learn one entrepreneurial undertaking or the other. So the moment you leave school, you don't need to wait for the government. No, you don't have to go job seeking. No, you could even become an employee of labor right away. Wow. Yes. So it's a unique approach to education. And I also want to tell you that, don't forget that Ekiti is basically agrarian and a civil service society. So our two mainstays are agriculture and education. Yes. So Venite wants to be in the forefront of combining both. Yes, combining both. You know, people look down on farming with disdain. When you look at the whole chain, you understand the fact that those who look down on agriculture or farming are just doing so out of ignorance. So they want to condition the minds of these young ones not to look in that direction anymore. You see, if you have access to a patch of land, a parcel of land somewhere, a lot of things could be done. That won't take up a lot of your time, you know. So they'll be trained in so many ways that ultimately they will be, as far as the individuals go, they will be able to hold their own.
Very useful to themselves and to the society.
And they will be resourceful. They'll be able to make the best of any available opportunity.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, Venite University Half Hour on 9.5 FM. Let's go on the break. And when we return, we start to receive your calls. You can call on 0806 522 6145. 0806 522 6145. Just to, tell us what you want to know, what you would like to know about Venite University. All right, let's go on this break. We'll be back.
Dear parents and lovely admission-seeking candidates, this is announcing to you the arrival of a brand new institution,
Venite University.
Venite University, the game changer, is brand new, established to blaze the trail in giving an effective and holistic university education with vital thinking skills to navigate the technological and digital landscape that drive development and global economy. Admission is on now into the following courses: biochemistry, microbiology, computer science, cybersecurity, software engineering, information technology, and economics, criminology and security studies, accounting, taxation, entrepreneurship studies, and public administration. Waste no time. Grab the opportunity. Be one of the pioneering beneficiaries of this new discovery in university education. Venite University is fully residential with comfortable hostel accommodation, adequate security, ideal studying environment, constant internet availability, and lots more. Venite University is situated at Kilometer 2, Ayetoro Road, Iloro-Ekiti. It is federal government approved. For inquiries, visit www.veniteuniversity.edu.ng or info@veniteuniversity.edu.ng. You can also call 0916 703 1000 or 0916 703 2000. Venite University, ensuring holistic university education for self-reliance and a better tomorrow.
All right, thank you very much. You're still listening to the program packaged and powered by Venite University Iloro-Ekiti, and I have the spokesperson of the university in the studio with me, Mr. Olushola Oyewole. Thank you very much for being here again, once again, sir. Okay, we're talking about Venite University, the uniqueness of the school, but there's still so many things that make this school a unique one. Can you tell us about this?
Well, let me just summarize that. The school is indeed unique, and when I reel out all these qualities, you would have no choice but to agree with me about it. Yeah, precisely. Now, let's start with the fact that unlike so many other institutions springing up here and there, Venite is fully residential, with all hostels equipped with state-of-the-art facilities that guarantee comfort and convenience. Okay. You know, not that you have a room on campus and you have to walk like
Hello?
Hello, good evening to you.
Good evening.
What is your name, please?
My name is Ojonua.
Ojonua, from where?
Yes, I should greet you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you
Have
very
you
much.
heard about Venite University? Okay, what is the call? Thank you.
Yes, I was talking about the fact that you have full residential facilities there for both male and female. And at the end of it all, I think in the not too distant future, there'll be...
Sorry, excuse me, we got somebody on the line again.
Okay.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you, sir. What's your name?
This is Oluwaseun Samuel Aluko calling from Ikere.
Oluwaseun Samuel Aluko. Yes. Okay.
I've listened to the half hour of the Venite University.
All right.
But I've looked at the benefits offer that make it different from other institutions.
Okay.
But my own question is that whatever the amount of school fees they will be approved, is it going to be paid instrumentally and immediately that some certain percentage will be paid for the first semester and the remaining percentage for second semester? Because a lot of people have been asking me questions concerning this, how they will pay the school fee.
All right,
so, and I want to just elaborate on that school fees. How it's going to be paid? Is it going to be allowed to be paid instrumentally or pay fully in the first semester?
Thank you very much. We got your question, and let the spokesperson react to that.
Right.
Well, I can't really say specifically if it will be paid, you know, like one time or instrumentally. What I can say though too is that it's highly competitive. It's and affordable. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
Comparatively, it's a little bit below what state universities charge presently, and everybody has an idea of what that is about.
And even what about other private universities?
Well, when you compare Venite with other private universities, you just conclude that it's very, very affordable. I wouldn't want to start mentioning names, but if for instance you have some universities charging maybe 1.2 million naira per annum for this course or the other, while Venite is charging under 500,000. Oh yes, and the other school charging 1.something million naira, you now have overhead costs, transportation, feeding, accommodation, and all that. But it's in Venite, it's a one-stop package. So that underlines the affordability. Well, I'm not in administration, so I can't really say for sure if the payment will be done this way or that way. But you can be sure that people will be encouraged, you know, to get themselves education. And if it comes to like maybe staggering the fees and stuff, anything can happen. You know, for instance, I'm sure that the university will be taking on a few indigent students and help them it might institute a scholarship or something, over time and stuff. So it's not really about the money. It's about making affordable and qualitative education available, to the people. Okay. That's the focus, yes. Okay. And we're talking about cutting-edge technology driven by uninterrupted internet availability. Like I said earlier on, the world is a global village. You can hardly do anything without going, without the use of the internet.
Yes.
I hope you understand. And if you do that, once you log onto the internet and stuff, you can do your business anywhere in the world from the privacy of your room. So imagine having access to that without having to shell out money for data. In any way, I'm sorry, in any case, it will be controlled. You don't go on the internet and start surfing and downloading things that are not relevant or to
the study.
Precisely, yes. But to do things like that, you know where to go. If you go to the e-library, for instance, you log in, you do your research, you log out. It's not the same as having to set money aside to buy data. Okay.
We got somebody on the line again. Hello. Hello. Good evening to you. What's your name? Hello. Please speak up a bit. Hello. Okay. We lost the call, and we have less than 2 minutes to leave the studio. I'd like to ask if admission is now open.
Yes, it is open. It is open. Okay. The BSS, for instance, has been running the university's jingles for a while. Okay. The school will start in earnest in January, which is just a few weeks away.
Okay.
So it is open.
Okay.
And so all comers are welcome.
In fact, that's what I want to ask you, that the school will be is open already, and people have been calling to come and get admission into the school.
Yeah.
Now, what can you tell parents out there listening to us now, aside from all these things that we've talked about?
How do you mean? What can I tell parents?
Like, parents, you've heard all of these things.
Well, let me summarize that in that case. What I'll tell parents is that a trial will convince whoever has a ward or child to put through university.
Okay.
And seeing is believing.
Yeah.
You see, everybody wants to know where they're putting their money, because money is hard to come by nowadays. But when you now see what is on offer, you now begin to tell yourself, oh, this is a wonderful bargain. And we take it from there. Don't forget that the quality of education that will be imparted on your ward or your child is invaluable and non-comparable. I can assure you.
Wow.
I make bold to say that.
I'm really glad that this kind of university, 24th century university is coming to the state at this time. And the other time you mentioned that it's an advanced way of, giving education to the younger ones.
Yes.
And you also talked about that won't be this type of broken calendars.
No, not at all.
The running
not
of
at all.
the academic
Not at all.
system. That's a great one.
And one thing I forgot to mention is that it's set up in such a way that the student staff population will have areas of, interrelationship, where a lot of mentoring will be going on outside of the classroom. You need to see the sports facilities available there. Top-notch lawn tennis facilities, a standard football field, and what have you. So you do know that all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Of course, yes.
But they won't have to go, several miles away to play football. They won't have to go looking for a swimming pool or whatever. Over time, all those things will be there on campus.
Time is no longer on our side, sir. I would like to have you again, probably next week, and we'll talk about all of these things again and again and again. But finally, on this show today, I want to say a very big thank you to the spokesperson of the Venite University, Mr. Olushola Oyewole, for coming into the studio, to talk about Venite University. We're so glad to have you in the studio, sir.
By the way, Kunle, I have some information for you.
Okay.
I have a new prefix. It's no longer Mr. It's now Sir. I'm a knight of the church. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So, Sir Olushola Oyewole, thank you very much for coming on the program.
It's been a pleasure being here, and let me also congratulate everybody here. BSS staff, old and still serving, on the feat of having the station connected to the national grid after such a long time. I was here, so I know what it takes. I am really very happy for you. The sky is your limit now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, congratulations, everybody.
Thank you very much.
And compliments of the season too. Thanks for having me.
All right, that's the much time permit us to take on the program. Venite Half Hour on Ekiti Radio.
You didn't even ask me about the meaning of Venite.
Yeah, Venite, time is no longer on our side.
It is biblical, and it simply means come. We're asking everybody to come and have a taste of what we have to offer.
Okay,
that's all.
And you've heard it, can. That's what it meant by Venite. All right, Venite University of our 9.5 FM. There's more time for me to take it. Once again, Saul Shaloyewale, thanks for coming. All right, next week, we'll be again.
You've done so much for me, I cannot tell it all.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and the governing council and staff of Venite University, Iloro Ekiti, Ekiti State, send you our warmest wishes. The gift of love, the gift of peace, the gift of happiness, may all this be yours this Christmas. Venite University, Iloro, is your ideal 21st century citadel of learning for the real future leaders. From all of us, we say, may your Christmas sparkle with joy and the coming year overflow with success. We say, may your Christmas sparkle with joy and the coming year overflow with success. Merry Christmas from Venite University.